Bear with me for a second. Daily fun. Cars in the house, Craig's in the house. Hello lads. Let's see if I can hear myself. Hello, hello. Yes, I can hear myself, right. Mute that down. Pop it to chat. Live chat. Clive's now as well. Hello Vest. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for hopping in. And we'll make the chat large. And zoom in to, what do I reckon? 175%. 200%. We'll give it 200% tonight and see if we're any good. Oh. Right, so I have actually been playing for. I've been in and out a few times this last couple of hours. So I have done a wee bit of time trial. The WRX is 100% the best car in time trial. So I would imagine it'll be the best car in the race as well, just a matter of getting used to it. But in time trial, I've done a few races there in the Atenza, and in between the races, nailed the bollocks out of a lap. No ghosts, no nothing in front of me, but on the way to the finish line, I was expecting to improve my time. I was like, that's a real good lap. And it was 3/10 slower than what it already did. And I started thinking to myself, that's already a real good lap for me in the Atenza. And then he ended up bouncing into that WRX, and almost immediately knew. I done 2 laps in it without improving, but knowing, right, this is the car to be in. And then I sat and nosied Bob, rolled myself a wee smoke, and chilled out for a while. And then immediately, within 5 or 10 minutes of trying, I was half a second quicker. I think, what was he on the Atenza? The guts half a second quicker. More in it as well. Embarrassing start to the stream. That, what is it? JJ camera. Oh, it was a wee bit embarrassing, lads. It was. Look, there's no hiding that embarrassment. Go away. Shame and embarrassment. Hi RE JJ. Thank you, Craig. Thank you. I think I'm going to reduce that down because I'm not getting to see many of the messages actually. I think maybe reduce down one. I'm thinking race B. I've just done my time trial and stuff in race B, so if I try something different, maybe a lobby. You can probably hear the rain over here. Oh, what was that? 500,000? Yes, and I've more. That's only the first one. That was only a 3-star one as well. A 4-star roulette ticket. That's bound to be another shitload of money. Oh, 500,000 straight away. I just don't want the suspension. Or that. Oh, that'll do a wee bit of money. Didn't even see that or. One floating about there. An invitation. Here's an invitation. CC's in the house, Face in the house. Hello guys, let me quickly scroll up anyway, like a professional. Up to the top. We've got Cars, Craig, Clay, Vest. Let's see here, CC's in the house, JJ's in the house. Hello, talk about professional streaming or what? I don't think we've missed anybody. If you're here, we've seen you. Henry's in the house as well. Hello Henry, and Spooky as well. Nice to see you lads. Right, let's go and get ourselves in. In fact, let's put the appropriate tires on, and we'll not have to fuck about doing that the rest of the night, eh? Let's go to the garage. I think this is where you have to go. Car settings. Alright lads. Medium tires, stick on it. Thanks very much, pleasure doing business with you. Hello Lenny, nice to see you. I've been doing some stream sniping. It was quite enjoyable. I need to do that stuff more, you know, maybe. Because loads of times I'm awake and having a nosy or a lurk at Rory or Key or whatever. I should start just bouncing on while I'm lurking. Hi, the flip. Didn't I see it? Didn't I see what? You forgot the camera moved. What? You still thought my camera wasn't on? Oh, JJ. Easy G. It's a wee bit embarrassing, young man. Are you getting on tonight for any fun, JJ? I know you've got a second and a third and a fourth account that you don't give a damn about. There's fun to be had here, surely. I'll do whatever you want. Whatever you want, if you can get me into the pits at any time this evening. Right, we're open, we're let in. Well, just no changing tires or nothing. Turned up with a plan, turned up prepared for the first time all week. Yesterday's time trial attempts confirmed that you suck. Laguna, I was starting to find a wee bit of a flow in it the other day. It's an enjoyable track. I mean, so it is. But full focus. I would imagine even whenever you're in the flow and you're flowing, you still better concentrate. So easy. Some tracks you can lose a bit of concentration and there's not a lot of time to be lost even when you're not fully focused. There, if you're not fully focused, yeah, immediately, a couple of times the other day there was someone behind me and I was like, right, I've got 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds of a gap, and I literally just talked or didn't concentrate on what I was doing for 1 or 2 corners, and he was under a second behind me. I was like, holy fucking shit, I must have been all sorts of slow there. It's not possible to put someone here. I know it's not possible. I was winding you up. There's no fun to be had in these dailies. You talk some shit. Honestly, JJ, you've been watching me too much, man. You've been watching me too much. You're talking shit. You're telling yourself lies. So there's fun to be had at almost any racetrack. So it is. This is a good racetrack. This is an amazing racetrack. But there's fun to be had. And learning to be done as well. That's the important thing. Learning to be done. Do you not find yourself, like, I know you're good, but do you not find yourself, like, if you go back to the same track that you already know, your favourite track, and you do 10 races on it, at the end of them 10 races, you've learned something new, have you not? Or at some point in some race, I've never reached a point on a track like the where it's like you don't learn no more. Thomas Lee is in the house. Hello, Thomas. Nice to see you, man. And so's Jerry. Hello, Jerry. Right, let's have a quick drive. 12 minutes as well. Chill out, we'll have a dig out with no ghost. It's awful. You don't need to learn anything because you're not doing the talk. I don't know what to say to you anymore. Let's hope one of the world finals that you make it to isn't on this track, on this combination. Because you'd probably just stomp your feet and say, no, Mr. Turismo, your game's shite. Change my mind about it. Don't want that big trophy. I'm nowhere to put it anyway. Mom and Dad won't even let me put it in the bedroom. I think in the past we've had a shitload of fun on this combination. It was a night with me, you and Dale, and Slayers and all was in the house, and Max was in the house. They don't do Group 4 at the World Finals. right, so it's Group 4 that's shite. It's Group 4 that's shite. Is that what you're saying? You're saying if later on, if I open a lobby, you'll not be afraid to join the lobby and race around the seaside or Sardinia? Is that what you're saying? Or are you getting the feeling you're done with the game for the minute? You're just here for a lurk tonight. You won't join the lobby because lobbies are shit. I'll only go to World Finals because World Finals aren't bad. They're like a World Final race would be a half decent race. That's the only reason I would turn up at an event. So it is. You're not liking much about it at the minute. And I bet you it still consumes your day and all your chats and all your conversations that you're having. And can somebody confirm to me? You see the way everyone is saying you were at college today and tomorrow. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Hopefully you're enjoying it. You sounded like you were enjoying it last time I was talking to you. You're fed up of the useless updates that they do. When you start thinking about different parts of the game that are good, there's plenty of races that you do like. There were none of their problems in the game. Is there to annoy you and affect you? Like, if you hit the penalty system, plenty of races you won't get a penalty. So that shit hasn't affected you at all in any way. I don't know, I still fucking love it. It's my favourite game still. Don't you worry, we can take our time. They need to listen to the community. The community has spoken, Mr. Turismo. God damn it. Do you not see? Are you not watching us, listening to us, looking at our chats? This young man is talking about this everywhere he goes. He must be heard. A lot of the community are talking about it. I know, a lot. It's your community. Listen to them. It's not good enough having a ridiculous badass game that you can just come home, turn on, jump in, and immediately find yourself in a very competitive lobby and a race with over 15 people from all over the world. That's not good enough. I still remember the shit that I went through years ago. Sometimes just to get on and get into a lobby. See, trying to get into a lobby sometimes. I mean, even just to get into a tournament race and get a lobby opened. If you were the host and 12 people were in your lobby, it was up to you to get them all in, and having to keep on rebooting. Hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes. I mean, just to fucking sitting there rebooting your PlayStation. No, sorry lads, he can't get in now, on rebooting. Just knowing that once it works, once we do get in, it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun, lads. It's not a ridiculous badass game though, is it? I still think it is. Do you not think it's an amazing racing game? I think for a racing game, it is still, even though it has problems here, there and everywhere, it is still the easiest, most accessible, most user-friendly racing game out there on the market. If you're on a console, your other option is ACC. ACC for me is nowhere near as in depth or as easy access. I mean, the daily races and online and tournament races and all, it's just not the same. It's not the same. It's nowhere near as accessible as GT Sport. For me, GT Sport's still in a league of its own. There's not an OR game out there that is as simple as this here to get into. Boom, boom, away you go. I mean, so there's not... Hello, Biffy. Nice to see you. Not too bad, man, not too bad. And in terms of the actual driving experience as well, for me, it's the only realistic, I mean, kind of feeling racing game out there. If you go the other way in into like Forza and stuff, I feel like it's a bit too arcadey. I know it's not as realistic. But there's a place. It's the only racing game out there that allows us to have aggressive racing as well, which happens in real life. No, I mean, aggressive racing, fucking some of them, or some of them or games I've watched sometimes and thought to myself, fuck me, any contact at all, like, and your race is over. And all the amount of time that, you're losing or any kind of race incident, it's still the only game out there where if you practice for an hour for a race and you have a turn one incident, that's not it over, like. It's not just, right, let's wait for an hour, 2 hours on the next one to start. It's better. Forza's okay. My wee lad actually says him and his mate has been playing it and he said it's quite fun. So he did. I haven't seen any of the new one now. It looks like an arcade game, like. The way the skidding and all. and I think its online stuff's pretty crap in terms of its lobbies are absolute mayhem, destruction derbies, shortcutting, cheating, all sorts of hacking. I mean, going on. I don't think it's anywhere close to Gran Turismo's level in terms of its online stuff, never mind its offline stuff. I've no idea what its offline stuff's like, but I think Gran Turismo like is so big because of its offline stuff. It's only really from GT Sport, I believe, that they've been getting into the online bit of it. And for only getting into it in GT Sport, they offer quite a lot. I definitely can't just fucking stick on ACC now and immediately bounce into a race as easily as what you can in this. ACC on PC any day, yeah, that's like a I mean, but then do you go for ACC if you have a PC, or do you go for iRacing? No, I mean, I would definitely struggle for pace. I'm like a one gamer guy. Like if I ended up, I tried ACC and it ended up ACC was the game for me, then you wouldn't really see Gran Turismo. It would all be about ACC and trying to have a wee bit of speed and consistency on that game. I think chopping and changing from game to game would definitely affect you, or affect me. You remember JJ telling you while you were streaming ACC that he hated it? JJ hates everything. JJ, I mean, Jerry, so he does. The day he's in the mood for hating, he's never in a loving mood. I mean, towards his favourite game, and it is his favourite game, guys. So it is 100%. But yeah, he never shows a lot of love, I mean, to the game that he plays the bollocks out of, and is sometimes one of the fastest in the world on. Yeah, hate that shit. Oh, that old game years ago, he'll be saying in North 10-15 years. Yeah, I was one of the fastest in the world in that game. It was fucking shit. It was shit. When he's telling that story. Hello Roger, hello Les, hello everyone in the chat. Apologies if we've missed anyone. Starting this one on pole again. Oh, Donald's in the house. Right, I need to pull my finger out a wee bit. That wee improvement in qualifying time has made a quite difference. Would have been starting, I think, down like in 9th or 10th place here. Well, had a 0.4 would have been down like an 8th. Here in iRacing, yeah, I know. The iRacing stuff, it's like a subscription as well, I believe. It's a monthly bill. So it is. As well as paying for the game, paying for the tracks, paying for the cars, and oh, here, a direct debit. Let's set up a direct debit between me and you as well. Although to be fair, it is popular. Because it doesn't even look that amazing. It looks like an old game. I mean, so it does. But it is popular. It must actually feel. I'd love to have a drive just to feel it. It must feel amazing. Hello, Chris. Nice to see you guys. Awful turn 1 for us. Luckily for us, Aaron Spidey boy got it. Oh my goodness, that was a rough turn 1 for him. Yes, it was alright. had that one in qualifying, you know. In qualifying, that was just a wee light touch of the brakes the whole way around it. But it's not like that in the race. We're still getting the back end stepping out in the race. 2 seconds. What have we been doing back there on lap number 1? And I almost lose the back end there on the entry. Almost hit myself there. Straight after glancing and seeing that we were over 2 seconds ahead. .6, what are they doing? What are they doing? Tank is about to be the man behind us, and he had the pace. He was quicker than us earlier. Side to side, going down. 21 chill now, race. Some good reason here today. Yeah, it's a badass track. I love it. Would have been way more entertaining and enjoyable if it had been a standing start, or else just a pretty good rolling start. You know what I mean? Spreading them out the way they do that's like for an endurance race, that shit. Up to 4. What are you doing back there, lads? That looks like... Oh, fuck me. He's a wiggler. Iron Spidey boy was a wiggler. He was. He must be defending the fucking life out of it. Again, awful at it. All sorts of slow. Right, let's try and get a fast lap in the next lap. No, 4 betters at all. That boy must be defending for his life. Again. It's right up side by side, and again he comes over and then the swap sides. So he's just driving and blocking like that. What is going on? Or perhaps they're just back there having a badass race. Got the move done. Yes, he finds himself ahead, right? He may focus a wee bit now, or he'll drive up on us like we're standing still. Or from now, sorry. From now, we'll focus. Call your man's lunchtime. I'm telling you, rumours about your man. I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he definitely is a dirty animal. But rumours about that Spidey boy, as soon as Tank was in front of him, all of a sudden Tank has had an incident. So he has. There's Iron Spidey boy. Got 8 forms of defence. Hello Matt, nice to see you man. Thanks for helping in guys. Apology if we've missed anyone in the chat. And again, we're driving awfully slow and the gap is still opening up. We'll have to save the replay and have a quick nosy and see what's going on back there, because that's all sorts of slow. Could be some Kimmy style defensive driving going on maybe. Bob is up behind him now. Tank is back in the 4th. Bob is on him, and then a bit of a gap to the rest. We'll try our best to keep you updated. Scotty looking a bit blurry. You lost the sexiness? No way. Is my my signal is bloody down again. So it is. I didn't reboot the router or anything, but that's strange. That's only been for the last 2 days, and it was only the other week where I had the phone call with Virgin saying that it was very disappointed and they were trying to offer me a better deal. We've got better internet for you. I was like, apparently I thought I already had your best internet. Like, no, we've even better internet now, and it's only going to be an extra 18 quid a month. I was like, no, don't worry about that. But surely my own internet that I've been paying for, like, they wouldn't be allowed to just lower it all of a sudden. "9 seconds. Someone has had enough of him. Someone's took him out. He's been causing a whole pile of shit. So he has. We'll have to go back and have a nosy at this here replay. Any of you's having a nosy on Bob's stream? Has he just been a dirty dog? Cherry is in the house. You think Virgin or shit as well? Yeah, there's been a lot of problems with him here, to be honest. I do need to get my finger out and make a telephone call with BT, and or even say to Tim, I'll have to send Tim a message and say to him, look, I've been thinking of getting a business connection from BT. Would that be any better? Hello Smithy, nice to see you guys. Thanks very much for joining us. A lonely one, this whole race. What are you thinking about whenever we're going to have a nosy at this replay? Any of you heard any rumours about the Spidey guy? Having a bit of a nightmare. I want to go back and have a nosy, see what happened with that guy. He was definitely having quite a few wiggles along the straight. That's like don't touch your fag territory, you know, and I just lifted it out of the ice tray and put it in my mouth and all. Egypt, lucky I didn't get a penalty. Good chance of not winning this race now. On the last lap doing that shit. Thinking to myself, look at that in the ice tray. It's time to celebrate, man. You've run away with it. Hurry up and fucking fix! Hurry up and fix! Come on! Oh, all sorts of fucking slow. Come on. Bring it home, baby. Yes. It's alright, it was all under control, lads. Just wanted to tease you, just wanted to tease you. You know, it was never really in doubt. Don't do it. Don't do that on me. Never in doubt, lads. Yes. Some of you might have thought, oh, he's fucked it up. He's fucked it up. He's did it again. No. I was only toying with you, lads, only toying with you. It was a very, very boring race. You know what I mean? A mile out front on her own. I thought to myself, like, if people are going to unsubscribe, they'll not be hitting any like buttons in this here. What can I do? What can I do? I thought to myself, to make it a bit more interesting on the last lap. Right, we need to save the replay and go and have a nosy, because a whole pile of drama, I reckon, has been done back there. The amount of time lost and the amount of changes in names that was going on in the background as well. No, I can't believe I went for the smoke on the way down the mountain. That's like a no. That's like a no. Starting to be dominated now a bit by the WRXs. Definitely 100% the WRX has way more potential. Over a half a second more potential I can get out of the WRX than what I can out of the Atenza. My 0.4 that I was already at in the Atenza was me almost on the limit. Not really. Anything else I could do. That was a real good lap for me in it. And immediately loads more left. Right, let's get the replay saved. Save the replay. We'll throw out a thanks for the race, and then we'll run. Sorry lads, they'll be talking about me back there and be like, he's got important business. People are demanding in his chat to go and watch the replay. No, that's not it. P14 was absolute filth. Jerry, what have you clipped? Mohada's in the house. You, Scotty. How are you, brother? Not too bad, man. Just chilling out, having a wee bit of fun this evening. What about yourself? All good? Where's the spider boy even? Jonathan is the spider boy, isn't that right? Spider boy was definitely in second. So this is the spider boy, it's just a different name. Good, nice to hear. Nice dailies this week. I liked them. And looking the sequel was actually quite fun as well. I was surprised how much you enjoyed it. For never, it doesn't really interest me. This is definitely my favourite one this week. So it is, and again, hopefully one day they'll fix the rolling starts, but if it had been closer to start or stand and start, it just would have been by far the best race of the week. It's a nice length of race. 5 laps around here for race B. Pretty decent. Yeah, you see, we've seen him wiggling like that, and that's frowned upon a wee bit. It doesn't come over clean, does it? No, he leaves it this time. not ridiculously bad then at the moment. Wee bit of weaving at the start. How does things go around this one? Oh, you didn't get stopped. I just don't think you get stopped. Oh, right. Nothing going on at the minute. All fine and dandy. Oh, as he has himself a wiggle. Just shaking the arse. Still done, not bad, not bad. Maybe they were just having a ridiculously aggressive race. He must have lost a lot of time around that one. Is he bunching them up? Yeah, is he starting to bunch them up? Surely no one's making a move down here, lads. We'll skip on. He's watching the downhill. Hello Darren, nice to see you, man, and thanks for hopping in. How are you, mate? Again, we haven't seen anything dirty from him, like, really, at the moment. Oh, you see, like, I don't know, what was that all about? What was that all about? That was a definitely I frown upon you situation there. Oh, he was squeezed. He was squeezed legally, but from his point of view, a quick juke at that one. Nothing wrong with it. Perfectly legal. He threatened to go around and then was just told, no, I can't allow that to happen by Tank. But how did he feel about that? Because Tank now disappears off the radar, I believe. Did he mess up himself? Oh, that's what he thought about that. Oh, he was an animal. He was an animal. It was Jonathan. He took no shit at all that day. Not even a perfectly legal squeeze to the edge of the track. That was pure, that one. I know we'll miss the next one as well, because there's only a small wait in between them. He has just witnessed Mr. Parks, a bit of brains on him as a driver. He's just witnessed the dirtiness unfold right in front of him. Oh, you animal, you animal! Oh, you dirty dog! He tried to make friends with him and everything. He done the right thing, like, he was like, right, I see how dirty you are. Let me make friends with you. And then he was like, oh, go on, I just made friends, you'll be nice with me, surely. No, you'll not. And now it was Bob's turn, and Bob has witnessed all the dirt as well that has just unfolded in front of him. Oh, on a brake check. Oh, he's an animal, he's an animal. Oh, what a miss, what a miss. Jerry is gifted a membership. Jerry, thank you very much, man. You're a gentleman. And Richard Tyson was gifted the membership. Jerry, thank you. Thank you, sir. And I don't think it's that long till Bob disappears off the radar. Who is, any of you know? I mean, this guy, the knick-knack guy? I think we've raced him a few times. I can't say I remember him driving like this here, though. Oh, that's deliberate. Although it was clean, he left the room. Oh dear. Oh dear. Go on, Bob. Oh, what's going to happen to Bob now? Oh, that was nice. Oh, get in there, Bob. The luck of the Irish. The luck of the Irish. From Bob's point of view, yes. It's not only me. It is true. The Irish are lucky bastards. Look at that. He took him out. He was a total passenger. One more time. He deserved that. He's a dirty driver, him. The knick-knack guy. I need to remember. Oh. The smallest of contact was all that was needed. Right, we need to remember him. Karma, yes. What a takeout from Bob. And nothing really seemed to start that. At all. We didn't see anything happen to him. Hey, a squeeze. He tried a brave one around the outside. A tank. And tank just defended that beautifully. Quite legally and firmly. There was no going round, and then that seemed to be him. He was there for Kimmy style. That was a piece of art. It was alright. Skill involved there too. Like, I'm sure from Bob's point of view, if I had slowed that down and looked at Bob's inputs throughout that, you would have seen that he made just the precise inputs required for that outcome. Ruffy Daz in the house, low Daz. Yeah, all good, man. Just chilling. That's the problem about going and having a nosy at a replay. It's a very short space in between it. Although, a nice space if you do want to skip one out then and chillax for a wee 20 minutes. Scabby says knick-knack is very clean. Have you raced with him before then? Scabby, do you know him? Was he just upset with drivers in that one? I do recognise the name, but I don't have any kind of memory of him in my head, like, where he was driving like that. That was definitely poor in that race. Oh. He's on Bob's Discord. It was Betty, wasn't it, that hit Bob? Yes. And in the replay, his name wasn't Spidey. In the replay, his name was Jonathan. I think so it was, but yes, that was that was definitely. He was a wee bit angry in that last race for sure. What's he been saying? Is him and Bob good friends then? Did they race each other and know each other? He wasn't very nice with Bob for to be a fellow Discord member. Chris Clayton? No way. Is that who Nick Nack is? Chris? No, you sure? I had a badass race with Chris earlier. I had a badass race with him earlier, Well, when I was lurking on Bob's stream. I had a badass race with him. What went wrong with him in that? Did he get angry in the last race? Chris, attention please. Chris, if you're lurking. Or anybody who's able to get in contact with Chris. What went wrong? There's rumours starting, and they're not good ones. Glasgow's in the house as well. Hello, Glasgow. Nice crash. It was a nice crash. Alright, 23 in chilling out waste. Thanks very much, guys, for hopping in. What time are we at? We're at 28 in the evening. Spaghetti boy is Jonathan. Yeah, but it's Jonathan Chris. I definitely had a race. I spoke to Chris in Bob's chat whenever I was having a snipe. So was there. I had a race, and I had a real good race with some boy all over my arse area a few times. I can't remember if it was Nick Nack. I think I'm helping, you know. Jumped off race before Jonathan joined. You don't get that. I'm assuming. Yeah. You don't get that. That's confusing. I'm assuming there's just all the one account. It's just a different YouTube name. The one was Chris on YouTube. And Nick Nack and Jonathan. And Keane. Well, if it's the same boy, we had a badass race with him earlier anyway, so. Hopefully he'd be a secret weapon if we ever see him. God dang it. Wrong button. Let's get 2 seconds off the booth. I think got ghost. We're looking for 10:09 and that was 11:03. Half a second. I'll get it by. Shaggy's in the house. Hello, Shaggy. It wasn't me.